The biggest hits and the latest music trends from the USA every week on American Music Weekly with John Gatins.
And we start this week with a tribute to the late Harry Belafonte, singer, actor, civil rights activist, who died on Tuesday this week, aged 96. Belafonte was born in Harlem, New York in 1927, and here from 1957 is one of his best-known songs, Island in the Sun.
This is my island in the sun, where my people have toiled since time begun. I may sail on many a sea, her shores will always be home to me. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand, all my days I will sing in praise of your forest waters, your shining sand. As morning breaks the heaven on high, I lift my heavy load to the sky. Sun comes down with a burning glow, mingles my sweat with the earth below. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand, all my days I will sing in praise of your forest waters, your shining sand. I see woman on bended knee, cutting cane for her family. I see man at the water's side, casting nets at the surging tide. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand, all my days I will sing in praise of your forest waters, your shining sun. I hope the day will never come that I can't awake to the sound of drum. Never let me miss carnival with calypso songs philosophical. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand, all my days I will sing in praise of your forest waters, your shining sand.
Tribute to the late Harry Belafonte.
Sector 1. Hits from the featured year. The Hot 100 highest new entry. And the birthday file. Sector 2. Album time with tracks from the featured album. The top classical soundtrack and jazz albums. And America's #1 album. Sector 3. Hits from the featured year. From the Other Side. And the Hall of Fame. Sector 4. The All Hits section including America's #1 song. Sector 1. Hits from the featured year. The Hot 100 highest new entry. And the birthday file.
And this week in our featured year of 1990, Nothing Compares to You from Sinead O'Connor was America's #1 song.
This song was a #1 in our featured year. It's 1990.
been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whomever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, I said nothing can take away this blues. Like a bird without a song, nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, baby, where did I go wrong? I could put my arms around every boy I see. They only remind me of you. I went to the doctor and guess what he told me? Guess what he told me? He said, girl, you better try to have fun no matter what you do. But he's a fool, 'cause nothing compares to you. All the flowers that you planted, mama, in the backyard, all died when you went away. I know that living with your baby was sometimes hard, but I'm willing to give it another try. Nothing compares to you. Nothing compares to you. Nothing compares to you.
Number one this week in our featured year of 1990, Nothing Compares to You from Sinead O'Connor, and that was number one for 4 weeks. and was also a number one in the UK. And the highest new entry this week in the Hot 100 is straight in at number 4 from Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj, and it's Princess Diana.
Heavy on it. New York, stand the fuck up. When we come out, it look like Princess Diana on the street. Hey, yo, Ice. Stop playing with them, right? Finish her.
Like keep it a stack. Bitches move on cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit on my gram. If he smart, he gon' act like a fan. Think you bigger, they got your head gas. Bitches slow, so I give him a pass. Like keep it a stack. Bitches move on cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit on my gram. If he smart, he gon' act like a fan. Think you bigger, they got your head gas. Bitches slow, so I give him a pass. And I just fell in love with a gangster, so he put my name in the top. But I don't let him come to the crib, so we get it on where we at. Nowadays I be ducking them cameras, and they hype that I'm up on them banners. Calling my phone, but they know I don't answer. In the hood, I'm like Princess Diana. I'm thick cause I be eating oats. Bitch not taking shit from me but notes. Wanna be me, so she do my emotes and my name in her mouth, so I bet she gon' choke. Tell her man I'm the girl of his dreams. Think about me when he brushing his teeth. He keep texting, I leave him on scene. Hottest bitch out and they know what I mean. Like keep it a stack. Bitches move on cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit on my gram. If he smart, he gon' act like a fan. Think you bigger, they got your head gas. Bitches slow, so I give him a pass. Like keep it a stack. Bitches move on cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit on my gram. If he smart, he gon' act like a fan. Think you bigger, they got your head gas. Bitches slow, so I give him a pass.
This is a public service announcement.
I be eating my spinach. They tried to clone my image. They burnt they London bridges. None of them bitches British. I know they know the difference. And I just fell in love with a gangster, so I hold him down like an anchor. He said if I keep it 100, that he keep me safe like a banker. Nowadays I be making him famous. She the princess, so fuck who you lames is. Of course I be pushing they buttons. I hold her control like the gamers. Like keep it a stack. Bitches is ass if we keeping it crack. Bad little redhead, she bout the black. We come out, it's a movie, but we don't do back. Live from London, straight from the palace. Monday, my gallus, I text us like Dallas. Keep it a bean, yo. He talk nice cause the pussy game me, how? Like keep it a stack. Bitches move out cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit up my gram. If he smart, he gon' act like a fan. Thinking you bigger, they got your head gas. Bitches slow, so I get him a pass. Like keep it a stack. Bitches move out cause they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting money, I know who I am. Tryna be low, he gon' hit up my gram. If he smart, he gon' act like a fan. Thinking you bigger, they got your head gas. Bitches slow, so I get him a pass. Catch it. Yeah, it's the gag for me.
Straight in at number 4, the highest new entry in this week's Hot 100 from Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj, and that is Princess Diana.
On American Music Weekly, it's time to open the birthday file.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
And this week we say happy 90th birthday to Willie Nelson.
Birthday to ya.
A good old boy, Willie. Born on the 29th of April 1933 in Abbott, Texas. And this is always on my mind.
Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. And maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. And maybe I didn't hold you And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. And give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. Should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind.
Always on my mind from Willie Nelson there for Willie's 90th birthday, and happy birthday, Willie. Slight change to the programme from next week on. Normally we are available from 3 o'clock each Saturday, but from next week on we will be available from 11 o'clock. So that's a slight change. Normally 3 o'clock. From next week, from next Saturday, we'll be available from 11, and I'll remind you a little bit about that later on in today's programme.
You can email the show at johninstudio101@mail.com or message and phone on 078838546656.
American Music Weekly is available online on apps and on your smart speakers. You can find it on Spreaker.com, on your favorite podcasts including Amazon and Google, and on YouTube and SoundCloud, and on Facebook and Twitter. You can also join the American Music Weekly Facebook page.
Sector 2. Album time with tracks from the featured album. The top classical soundtrack and jazz albums. And America's #1 album.
From this week's featured year, it's the American Music Weekly featured album. It's 1990.
The top-selling album from a feature year of 1990, Rhythm Nation 1814 from Janet Jackson, and that was the title track. And we'll have another track from that a little bit later on in today's programme. The top classical album this week is Sleep from Max Richter, and the top soundtrack is from the Super Mario Brothers movie, and this is It's a Dog-Eat Plumber's World. It's the Doggy Plumber's World from this week's top soundtrack, the Super Mario Brothers movie. And the top jazz album this week is the Ultimate Sinatra, and this is The Way You Look Tonight.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you in the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fear apart. And that laugh wrinkles your nose, touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, don't you ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight.
Previous editions of American Music Weekly are available on your usual favorite listening platforms. John Gatins plays the biggest songs from the USA on American Music Weekly. From this week's featured year, it's the American Music Weekly featured album. It's 1990.
Thank you, Janice. From 1990's top-selling album Rhythm Nation 1814, that was Janet Jackson, not Janice Jackson, Janet Jackson, and that track was Miss You Much, and that was the best-selling single taken from the album, and it was the number one single for 4 weeks.
American Music Weekly plays America's number one album.
When it comes to hitching the boat up, backing down the ramp in my old truck to find a bunch of logs, to catch a bunch of hogs. Yeah, I wrote the book, If you wanna learn to throw a curve right, catch a clean up, looking on a third strike, talk a little smack while he's walking back. Yeah, I wrote the book, but there's one that led by the lamp on the nightstand. One that says don't cuss and don't fight, or let the bottle turn you into a different man. But damn if I don't do it every Friday night. Those get you into heaven, letters in red, and getting red enough to keep me on the straight line. I'm a jack of all trades, but man, I gotta say, that's one book I didn't write. Met a good girl, she had her life straight. She said she loved that I was good at everything. One day she left me in a cloud of dust, cause I never was too good at picking up. The one that led by the lamp on the nightstand. One that says don't cuss and don't fight, or let the bottle turn you into a different man. But damn if I don't do it every Friday night. Those get you into heaven, letters in red, and getting red enough to keep me on the straight line. I'm a jack of all trades, but man, I gotta say, that's one book I didn't write. Yeah, the good Lord knows I need it. I didn't write it, but I probably ought to read it. The one that lays by the lamp on the nightstand. One that says don't cuss and don't fight, or let the bottle turn you into a different man. But damn if I don't do it every Friday night. Those get you into heaven, letters in red, and getting red enough to keep me on a straight line. I'm a jack of all trades, but man, I gotta say, that's one book I didn't write. That's one book I didn't write. That's one book I didn't write.
This week's number one album from Morgan Wallen, One Thing at a Time, and that track was I Wrote the Book. And just a wee reminder, as from next Saturday, you can hear the programme at the earlier time of 11 o'clock, from 11 o'clock. Normally you can hear the programme from 3 in the afternoon, but from next Saturday you'll be able to receive it from 11 o'clock.
The biggest hits and the latest music trends from the USA every week on American Music Weekly with John Gatins.
Sector 3. Hits from the featured year. From the Other Side. And the Hall of Fame.
This song was a number one in our featured year. It's 1990.
Treated me kind, sweet destiny, carried me through desperation to the one that was waiting for me. It took so long, still I believed somehow the one that I needed would find me eventually. I had a vision of love and it was all that you've given to me. Right through the nights, but so alone, suffered from alienation, carried the weight on my own, had to be strong. So I believed, and now I know I've succeeded in finding a place I can see. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you've given to me. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you've given me. I realized the dream, and that vision was like the love that came to be. Feels so light. I'm so thankful that I've received the answer that heaven has sent down to me. You treated me kind, sweet destiny. That's what you did, and I'll be eternally grateful, holding you so close to me. Right through the nights, right through the nights, so faithfully, knowing the one that I needed would find me eventually. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you've given to me. I had a vision of love, and it was all that you turned out to be.
A number one from our featured year of 1990 from Mariah Carey, Vision of Love, and that was at number one for 4 weeks.
The American Music Weekly Hot Trending Song is powered by Twitter.
오늘따라 괜히 더 그래 그냥 기분 탓인가 보내 애써 날 외면해 I'm lying to myself 그저 그런 날도 이젠 예전 같지 않아 더는 Can't say that I'm looking at you
yeah. 즐거움도 잠시 난 매일이 많지 어지러워 또 쓰디스 위스키를 삼키지 잠이 오질 않아 천장에 너가 보여 꿈인지 생신지 너의 미소가 또렷이 보여 다 지우고 싶어 쫓기는 기분이 싫어 이런 감정을 남기고 간 자리 with detour 흐릿해도 망정 난 지금 도망쳐 떠올리면 선명한 넌 날 너무 도망쳐
Every place where I go Can't stop this feeling 아무렇지 않은 척 It's always you love you Maybe you're not, maybe you're not 네가 난 아니라 해도 난 내게 벗어날 수 없어 You love me
Maybe you're not, maybe you're not Even though you hate me baby Can't take my eyes off you baby
일방적인 관계에서 가끔 온마음이 몰아쳐 감당하기가 벅차 숨이 더 끝까지 차있어 대체 언제까지 감내해야 해 지겹거든 마냥 기다리는 것도 너는 익숙해 기다림이 습관이 되고 싶진 않아 이 사실을 부인하지만 나를 잘 알잖아 right Can't take my eyes off you Or should I close my eyes and keep out of view
가만 없다가도 네 흔적이 흔들려 긴 기다림도 난 기다려 Baby I just want you all day Can't get you out of my head 밀어낼수록 당겨지는 이끌림 You're still far away Every place where I go Can't stop the feeling 아무렇지 않은 척 It's always you Maybe you're not, maybe
수 없어. You love me. Maybe you're not, baby, maybe you're not. Even though you hate me, baby, can't take my eyes off you, baby.
The American Music Weekly Hot Trending song is powered by Twitter, and that is Deny from Monster X.
This is American Music Weekly with John Gatins.
From the other side on American Music Weekly, an American artist with a #1 in the UK in our featured year.
Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time, and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. All you still more. I need your love. I need your love. God, speed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch. Oh, Lord,
From the other side, an American artist with a #1 in the UK in our featured year of 1990, The Righteous Brothers and Unchained Melody. And that was originally a big hit for them in 1965.
On American Music Weekly, it's time to enter the Hall of Fame.
We come on this loop, John B., my grandfather and me. Around Nassau town we did roam, drinking all night. Got into a fight. Well, I feel so broken, I wanna go
Constable had to come and take him away. Sheriff Johnstone, why don't you leave me alone? Yeah, yeah. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. So hoist up the John B, hoist up the John B. See how the mainsail, see how the mainsail. Call for the captain ashore and let me go home, let me go home. Wanna go home, let me go home. Hoist up the John B, hoist up the John B. Feel so broke up, I wanna go home, let me go home. Poor cook, he caught the fit, threw away all my grit, and then he took and he ate up all of my corn. Let me go home, why don't they let me go home? This is the worst trip I've ever been on. Hoist up the John B, hoist up the John B. See how the mainsail, see how the mainsail. Call for the captain ashore and let me go home, let me go home.
In the Hall of Fame, we have reached the letter B, B for the Beach Boys, and from 1966 we played Sloop John B.
This song was a number 1 in our featured year. It's 1990.
I know this pain. Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? No one can change your life except for you. Don't ever let anyone step all over you. Just open your heart and your mind. Is it really fair to feel this way inside? Oh, someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye. Until then, baby, are you gonna let him hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know, things will change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Can you hold on for one more day? Things will go your way. Hold on for one more day. You could sustain, or are you comfortable with the pain? You got no one to blame for your unhappiness. No, baby, you got yourself into your own mess. Let your worries pass you by. Don't you think it's worth your time to change your mind? No. Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye. Until then, baby, are you gonna let him hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know, things will change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Can you hold on for one more day? Things will go your way. Hold on for one more day. I know that there is pain, but you hold on for one more day and you break free from the chains. Yeah, I know that there is pain, but you hold on for one more day and you break from the chains. Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye. Until then, baby, are you gonna let him hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know, things will change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Yeah, hold on.
The biggest selling number one in our featured year of 1990, Hold On from Wilson Phillips.
You're listening to American Music Weekly with John Gatins.
Sector 4. The All Hits section, including America's number one song.
I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, God, I need a favor. I know amazing grace, but I ain't been living them words. Swear I spend more Sundays drunk off my ass than I have in church. Hardcover King James, only been saving dust on the nightstand, and I don't know what to say by the time I fold my hands. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, but God, I need a favor. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I owe you more than one, and beggars can't be choosers. But I'll pay for all I've done, just please don't let me lose her. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So who the hell am I to expect a savior? Oh, if I only talk to God when I need a favor, but God, I need a favor. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you're still there. Lord, spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary. Hanging in there, just barely throwing up prayers like Hail Marys if you're still there. Lord, spare me. Oh my God, Hail Mary. I only talk to God when I need a favor, and I only pray when I ain't got a prayer. So tell me who the hell am I to expect the savior when I only talk to God if I need a favor? God, I need a favor. Yeah, man. God, I need a favor. Whoa. Yeah, man.
This week's top rock song from Jelly Roll and Need a Favor. And the top Latin song this week comes from Grupo Rentero and Bad Bunny, and it's Un 102.
Te queda 1% y lo usaré solo para decirte lo mucho que lo siento. Que si me ven con otra en una disco solo es perdiendo el tiempo. Baby, ¿pa' qué te miento? Eso de que me vieron feliz no es cierto. Ya nada me hace reír, solo cuando veo las fotos y los videos que tengo de ti. Salí con otra a olvidarte y tenía el perfume que te gusta a ti. Tengo para irme a dormir, porque duermo mejor si sueño que estás aquí. Si serás que te escribí, te he mandado los mensajes, siguen todos ahí. Wow, que mucho me ha costado, quizás te hice un favor cuando me fui de tu lado. Borracho viendo tus fotos, me duele ver que tú seas mejorado. No tienes días grises, ya no te duelen las cicatrices. Y yo pensando si decirte que me queda 1%. Y sale solo para decirte lo mucho que lo siento. Que si me ven con otra en una disco solo perdiendo el tiempo. Baby, ¿pa' qué te miento? Eso de que me vieron feliz no es cierto.
Hace tiempo no pensaba en ti, borracho de tu Insta me metí. Baby, ya yo sé que a ti te va bien, que de mí tú no quieres saber. Ay, viviendo en un infierno que ya mismo incendia, jugando contigo como si fuese el día. Siento que ya no estoy en tu corazón, ahora estoy en tus pies, rogándote, en el tequila ahogándome. Las muchachas están invitándome a salir la pared, pero siempre termino extrañándote, en el tequila ahogándome. Las morritos testeándome, que donde la peda hoy, pero me quedo 1%. Y lo usaré solo para decirte lo mucho que lo siento. Que si me ven con otra en una disco, solo perdiendo el tiempo. Baby, pa' que te miento. Eso de que me vieron feliz no es cierto.
Y eso es Grupo Frontera y el Top Vagabundo.
Oh, they've gone and never called me mother from Grupo Frontera and Bad Bunny. That is this week's top Latin song, and it's in 102. And the top country song this week comes from Morgan Wallen, and it's Last Night.
Last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. I kissed your lips, make you grip the sheets with your fingertips. Last bottle of Jack, we split a fifth. Just talking about life, going sip for sip. Yeah, you know you love to fight, and I say shit I don't mean, but I'm still gonna wake up on you and me. I know that last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night. No way it was the last night that we break up. I see your taillights in the dust. You call your mama, I call your bluff. In the middle of the night, pull it right back up. Yeah, my friends say let her go. Your friends say what the hell, I wouldn't trade your kind of love for nothing else. Oh baby, last night we let the liquor talk. I can't remember everything we said, but we said it all. You told me that you wish I was somebody you never met. But baby, baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. We said we'd had enough. I can't remember everything we said, but we said too much. I know you packed your shit and slammed the door right before you left. But baby, baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night. I know you said this time you really weren't coming back again. But baby, baby, something's telling me this ain't over yet. No way it was our last night. No way it was our last night.
Until next week, when we open the American Music Weekly at the earlier time of 11 a.m, Kill Bill from SZA is America's new number one song.
American Music Weekly plays America's number one song.
I'm still a fan even though it's salty. Hate to see you with some other, but know you happy. Hate to see you happy if I'm not the one driving. I'm so mature, I'm so mature, I'm so mature. It got me a therapist to tell me there's other men I ain't doing one night, I just want you. If I can't have you, no one should. I might kill my ex, not the best idea. His new girlfriend's next, how I get here. lost cause. I get the sense that you might really love her. This text gon' be evidence, this text is evidence. I try to ration with you, no murder's a crime of passion. But damn, you was out of reach. You was at the farmer's market with your perfect peach. Now I'm in the basement, planning on my patient. Now you laying face down, got me singing over a beat. I'm so mature, I'm so mature, I'm so mature. I got me in therapist to tell me there's other men I know. One night, not just one show. If I can't have you, no one will. I might kill my ex, not the best idea. His new girlfriend's next, how'd I get here? I might kill my ex, I still love him though. Rather be in jail than alone. I did it all for love, I did it all on no drugs. I did all of this sober, I did it all for us. I did it all for love, I did all of this on no drugs. I did all of this sober, don't you know I did it all for us. I just killed my ex, not the best idea. Killed his girlfriend next, how'd I get here? I just killed my ex, I still love him though. Rather be in hell than alone.
American Music Weekly is brought to you by 101 Productions.